15-1 in the conference. Last year they were 12-10. Their big gun is Colby Berg. He's averaging 17 points a game, shooting 48% from the field and 40% from the three. So he can knock it down from three, and in fact, he's probably their leading three-point shooter. When you look at the statistically, as a team, Creston's making 32% of 3 points shots. That's number one in the Hawkeye 10. So they, when they shoot it from three, they're pretty effective there with regards to that. And then they're fourth in three-point attempts. So they like to shoot it from the three. The other big player for them is Caden Briggs, a senior, 6 rebounds a game he's averaging. Brant Baker, a guard, averaging 2.6 assists per game. And then I believe the other two starters will be junior Sherrod. Help me with that.
Kala
Sherrod.
Yep.
He's up there in blocks too, one of the leaders in the conference in blocks. And I believe their other last person will be Cole Strider.
All right. I'm trying to mark these down. I think
Matt nailed that.
Matt nailed
that name.
I'll work on it. I'll work on that here. They beat Denison Friday, but they've lost to Glenwood and Winterset, two good teams this year, so they've been beaten only by really good teams. Conversely, Road Tigers come into this game 3-4, Aaron. They beat Essex on Saturday game. They're led in scoring by freshman Max DeVries, averaging 11 points a game, shooting 34% from the field, 26% from the three. Brad Sifford leading the team in rebounding with 5 rebounds a game. Comparing the two teams, Aaron Creston averaged about 60 points a game, Red Oak 51. Creston gives up about 58 points per game, Red Oak 49. So Red Oak plays a little bit slower pace, more controlled game. Field goal percentage overall, Creston shoots 41% from the field, Red Oak 36. And then, of course, where I've been honing in on all year, Creston shoots somewhat average, 62% from the free throw line. Red Oak's at 44%. So we've talked about that all year, that when Red Oak gets the line, they need to take advantage and knock those shots down.
But Tigers, I was not able to attend the game in Harlan, Matt, the other night from the Red Oak Tigers.
Played a gritty game against Harlan. Yeah, they were right there. The score was, I think, like a 20-point spread, but that was a little bit deceiving because first quarter, I think they were down 2. At halftime, they were down about 8 or 9. Harlan stretched out a bit in third, but the Tigers counterpunched. The thing I thought was impressive about the Tigers was the fact that when Harlan threw on the full court pressure, Tigers handled it well, and they pressured right back on Harlan, which I think was surprising to them. I know after the game I overheard Coach Osborne talking to Coach Plank saying, hey, great job, you need to bottle that because they just gave a great effort. So that's high praise from a legendary coach like him.
Certainly, legendary is a good term for Coach Osborne at Harlan. So I think it should be. I'm kind of excited to see, Matt. I haven't had the opportunity to watch the Red Oak Tiger varsity boys play for a couple of few days here, a couple of games. I've missed a couple with wrestling, and so I'm kind of excited to get to see him play and see the growth that we've seen here in the last couple of years.
And this season, unlike all seasons, it's still unusual, but you typically have a Christmas break, but with the COVID situation, they have even a longer break. They almost went a month without a game there. And their roster is a little bit different coming out of break than it was, so they may have to make some adjustments here. They've had 2 games now to get in the flow a little bit of it, so the rotations have been settled back in now with adjustments to the rosters. And, some of the, like Nick Fouts down low is getting a little more playing time. Garrett Cowles. Hunter Gillian has been playing well off the bench as a freshman. I mean, he's only taken 12 3-point shots. He's made 6 of them. So,
that's pretty good.
For a freshman, Hunter, I said, you nervous out there? He goes, and his response to me at Harlan was, why would I be? I said exactly. So when you see those sorts of things, that bodes well for the future for the Tigers.
Absolutely. We're going to take a break a few minutes away from the opening tip and lineup announcements. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages. Red Oak just a few minutes away now from the opening tip in varsity boys play. Let me do a quick recap what's happened here tonight in junior varsity girls. It was Creston 41, Red Oak 35. That's junior varsity girls play. In varsity girls play, it was Creston 58, Red Oak 29 in varsity girls play. Good news, Matt, is I think our stream finally is working correctly this evening.
Well, there you go.
Thanks
See,
to
just
Melanie.
takes a little patience.
That's something sometimes I may be short on, but certainly I think that things are finally dialed in there, which was a challenge this evening. And if people work on their computer, you know, when you have a bad connection, it's essentially
It is.
and it's just
It takes time, it
as
lags.
bad as, and so I think we finally are straightened out with that. Great, which is a great thing, so we can watch a boys basketball game.
They can sit under high def and watch it at home.
Absolutely. So starters for the Creston boys in tonight's ball game will be Khalil Sherrod, a junior, 6'6" junior. Kobe Berg, a senior at 6 foot. Caden Briggs, a senior, 6'3". Clayton Stafford, a senior at 5'10", and Cole Strider, a senior at 5'10". For the Red Oak Tigers, starters in tonight's ball game, Ryan Johnson will be a starter for the Red Oak Tigers. A lot of fun to watch, 6'1". Also looks like we're going to have Garrett Kaus, a senior, 5'9". Also Bradley Sifford, a junior at 6'1". Also we're going to have Max DeVries, pretty exciting freshman to watch. Matt, a lot of fun, Max, a lot of potential from Max. And Caden Johnson as well, starters for the Red Oak Tigers in tonight's ballgame.
Absolutely.
So it should be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about this game. Like I said, I haven't had the opportunity to watch the Tigers play now for a couple days, so it should be a lot of fun. And always exciting to watch. Creston seems like they always bring a good squad to town, seems to me. So.
Yeah, they do. Creston tradition has always had a pretty solid basketball programs over there. And the other thing I noticed right off the bat, you know, they are starting a lot of seniors with Strider and Stafford and Berg. Sherrod is a junior, and I'm trying to see who was the fifth starter we had in there. Was it, let me see your roster.
Cole Strider, Clayton Stafford, Caden Briggs.
He's a senior too.
Yeah.
So 4 out of their 5 starters are seniors, and their other one is a junior. So, you know, that's that experience. And the Tigers we had last year, we had such a young team, but this year, you know, Tigers are playing really 2 freshmen, a lot in rotation, Hunter Gillian and Max DeVries, and then really our seniors on the team are Garrett Kaus and Fernando Lepe. And Kobe Fernando Lepe. So those 2 guys are kind of in the rotation and help out, but still, this is a very young Red Oak team.
Should be a fun game. We're going to step away for a quick minute, and we'll be right back after this message. Pep band in the house as we get set for varsity boys action here in Red Oak this evening. The Red Oak Tigers and the Creston Panthers.
Man, you get that band going, playing the fight song. That is good stuff right there. And it's good to see the crowd back.
Ohio State or Bama?
Roll Tide all day long.
Most people we've seen in the gym in a while, Matt.
Yeah.
It's not a full house by any means, but
but definitely more energy in the gym tonight.
Tip coming away with it will be Sifford. Sifford takes it, puts it off the glass, no good, and the rebound is grabbed by Berg. Berg finds Strider, Cole Strider that is, left right across the timeline. Strider with the ball at the top of the key, goes right to Sherrod, dumps it down underneath quickly to Berg, but he loses the handle out of play. Pass just ahead of him, couldn't quite reel it in, and Tigers have the ball.
Tigers running man that first time down the floor on defense.
Kaus takes it across the timeline. That's Garrett Kaus. Sifford, left side to Caden Johnson. It's tapped, and it's going to go out of play. The last touched by the Panthers. Tigers ball. Caden Johnson will put it into play. Pressure from the Panthers to Landon Kaus. Kaus comes around the right side to DeVries. Back to
Creston's and then what looks like they're going a little bit of a man here.
Sifford into the lane, a little one-hand jumper off glass, no good. Tapped in, coming away with it will be Berg. Berg pushes it up the court quickly into the blocks. He goes up and no good. Rebound is tapped. Max DeVries pulls it down.
Good job by Max to corral that rebound.
Kaus right to left across the timeline in the free throw. Sifford to DeVries down underneath. We're going to have a foul on Johnson. Ryan Johnson gets whistled.
I didn't see that one.
I think they're saying he hooked him.
Typically, that's an interesting first call of the night.
Pressure in the backcourt. Neither team having still scored with 6:58 to play in the first. Across the timeline it goes to Berg. Down to the baseline. Then out on the left side. Clayton Stafford with the three. And Creston leads 3-0. DeVries with the ball with 6:40 to play in the first. There's Garrett Kaus with the three. No good. Ryan Johnson gets the board and puts it back for two. Ryan Johnson for a couple, and it's 3-2. Creston leads 6.5 minutes.
Inside position pays off on offensive rebounding. Ryan had it that time.
Right side to Berg. Backs his way down to the corner, picks up the dribble. Out on the right side to Strider underneath to Briggs. Briggs puts it off the glass. No good. It's tapped. It goes out of play. Last touch by the Tigers.
Looks like Briggs lost his shoe on that one. Ashley jumped in, but good contest in there by the Tigers on that shot by the Panthers.
Cole Strider will put it into play from the baseline. Out on the right side to Berg. Into the free throw line. Steps back. Kicks it over to the right side to Strider. And Briggs.
Tigers doing a good job stopping dribble penetration here so far.
Berg backs up, steps back, and looks at it.
Good rotation there by Tigers defensively.
Gets it to Sherrod. Down to Stafford. He goes, puts it up off glass. Nice job by Clayton Stafford to pick up a couple, and it's 5-2 with 5:49 to play in the first. Caden Johnson with the ball out on the left side. Ryan Johnson to Caden Johnson. Top of the key to DeVries. Dumps it down underneath to Ryan Johnson. Caden Johnson looks at the three, takes it off to the left side, and buries it. It's tied up at 5 apiece.
Good little two-man game there by the Johnson boys. Inside out, tied up.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. Tied up 5 apiece. 5:29 to play in the first. Alabama's up 7-0, Matt.
Coach Gilbert's keeping us posted here in the football scores.
5 apiece, tied up at 5. 5:29 to play in the first. Back to action now. Inbound pass comes to Berg. Officials timeout here. He's not ready to go. Berg's pretty good from behind the arc.
Yeah, he is. He's a good solid ball player. He can also beat you off the drive, too.
So clock's going to be reset. Now it's time to go. Here we go. Do that one more time now. Inbound pass to Berg. 5:25 to play. Tied up at 5 apiece. 5:25 to play in the first, I should say. Tied up at 5 apiece. Over to the left side to Stafford. There's Berg, top of the key. He dribbles down, then kicks it back to Stafford. Round the arc, Briggs. Right side, Berg. He's open. Long three-pointer. It's no good.
Over the back. Good defensive effort by the Tigers so far. I tell you, they're rotating well. They're cutting off the drives, making Creston earn their shots.
Landing Garrett Kaus with the ball over to the right side to DeVries. There's Sifford. Caden Johnson with the ball out on the left wing. Comes around. DeVries, top of the key. Works his way down into the lane and back to Sifford. Top of the key to Caden Johnson. Into the lane he goes. Off the left side. Puts it up. No good. Gets his own board and put back. Nice job by Caden Johnson.
Good aggressive move there by Caden Johnson. He's left-handed. He took that left-hand drive when it was open.
7-5 now. Red Oak leads. 4.5 minutes to play in the first. Out on left side to Briggs. Inside to Sherrod. He spins. Good strip from behind by Garrett Kaus. Takes it, loses the handle, picks it up. There's Sifford. He puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound grab. Outlet pass quickly to the other end to Stafford. Stafford fakes it.
Good hands by Kaus. Our Tigers got back on that. Mack got back to stop that. Garrett hustled back down defensively. Good effort there by the Tigers.
All right. And back now to action.
Berg out top of the ball.
Berg with the ball, steps back, looks at it, into the lane he goes.
Good help by Garrett.
Right side for three. Cole Strider, no good. Rebound grab by Ryan Johnson.
Just a solid defensive effort there by the Tigers. Ryan down the hoop.
Underneath, puts it up, no good. Rebound grab by Briggs to Berg. Berg works his way down in the lane, flips it up, and is fouled.
Looks like he got fouled on the drive. Going to call that on Ryan. That's going to be second on Ryan. That's unfortunate because that's why that first call of the game was you hate to see that kind of call on the first call of the game a minute in because now he's sitting on 2. Of course, I've been wrong on my fouls totals over the season.
Yeah. I mean,
and you're going to have to double check me, but I think that's 2 on Ryan.
Out on the right side, it goes to Stafford, then to Strider. Strider works his way down in lane, out on the left side to Berg. Fuller into the game now for Creston. Shot from Berg is up. It's no good. Rebound grab by Garrett Kaus.
Garrett down low as the point guard getting rebounds. You'd like to see that total team effort.
DeVries with the ball. Works his way down to the baseline. Spins, puts it up, and it's good. Nice job by Max DeVries.
That's called creating your own shot, and that's what Max can do as a freshman. He can put the ball on the floor, get by his man, and get a bucket.
Taking it across the timeline now will be Cole Strider. Works his way all the way down in lane and puts it up off 2. Creating your own shot. Matt, I heard a guy talk about that once.
Yeah, he had an open lane there. Sifford with the ball out top. We're going to get Brad on a travel. Just a little quick step there.
All right. It's Red Oak leading 9-7. Matt, pretty evenly matched here, really, in this first quarter.
Yeah. Red Oak's right there competing hard. This is just what I saw in Harlan the other night as well, right here. Same thing. Hunter Gillen now in the game for the Tigers.
3 minutes remaining in the first.
And Ryan Johnson's out of the game.
And we're going to have a foul on the play. I think Caden Johnson maybe is going to be whistled. Yep, Caden gets whistled for the foul. And that will be
first on him.
His first.
Third team foul.
Yeah, you had a kid in Stanton the other night with 7
I
fouls.
had him fouled out in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Carter Johnson. Sorry, Carter. He was still in the game.
Berg with the ball comes around the arc, hands it off to Stafford, then to Fuller. Fuller picks up the dribble. Down inside to Kyle Strider. Now to Berg. Around the arc, Berg with the ball, works his way left. Into the lane he goes, puts it up. Foul or no.
Good block there by Caden Johnson. Good hustle by Kaus.
I tell you what, I like the effort.
Great scrapping.
I like the effort.
That's what you like to see out of Garrett Kaus. It's not about shooting. It's about other little plays. And, boy, he was on the floor there getting that loose ball.
We're going to have a time. To play in the first. Red Oak leads 9-7 in varsity boys play. Matt, I think the final Shenandoah over Griswold girls play 32-23. Is that right?
That's what I've got, yeah.
All right. Tigers with the ball. Gilliland with the ball. It's it to DeVries. DeVries into the lane. He goes back to Gilliland. Fakes it.
Good
into the lane he goes. There's Sifford, little reverse. Nice job by Sifford. Nice ball by the Tigers.
Nice play there by Hunter. Hunter gave a pump fake, went down, dished it off to Brad, and Brad put it in Sifford for a bucket for the Tigers.
Down to the other end, Cole Strider with the ball, works his way down. There's Berg out on the deep in the three-point zone, left side. Picks up the dribble. Cole Strider fakes it, drives the baseline, in the blocks, kicks it out on the right side now to the Clayton Stafford, puts it up, no good. Rebound grab by the Tigers. Quickly the other end, there's Max DeVries, put it up off the glass.
What a great look there.
Tigers are rolling 13-7, Red Oak with the lead.
Tigers are playing this phenomenal ball right now, up 13-7.
Berg with the ball, comes around the arc. Down to the baseline to Cole Strider. He pulls up for three. It's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Sifford.
Kaus down there with a tip on that.
Down to the other end quickly. It's kept in place somehow by Kyle Strider to
Boy, that was a great play. We got a ball game. That was a great play. A behind the back folding pass.
To keep it in play.
To keep it in play to Berg, who got the layup for the Panthers. Great play there by
Kaus with the ball.
By the Panthers. by Strider.
This
Strider.
is a ball game so far,
Good
man.
game.
This has been great. Garrett House goes in, jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Berg. Berg takes it end to end.
Got to stop ball.
Spins his way into the lane, puts it up, and
we're going to go there. We're going to get
travel.
travel.
Travel call before the shot.
You got to stop that ball on that drive, and Tigers stepped up there. And we'll see if the Tigers. I know one thing Coach Plank has emphasized this season is taking that offensive charge when they come down that lane. Step in there and take that charge.
And back to action here. Sifford will put it into play for Red Oak to Kaus. 56 seconds remaining in the first. Red Oak leads 13-9 here in Red Oak this evening. There's DeVries down inside he goes, but he is fouled. I think reaching in behind was Evan Bruce.
Boy, quick first step there by Max. Really quick first step, and that got him in position where Creston had a foul or he was going to get a hoop. Looked like Nick Fouts is going to check in here. We're going to bring some beef into the game here.
Taking a seat will be Caden Johnson. Inbound pass to Fouts. Out to DeVries. 45 seconds. Right side, Garrett Kaus with the ball. 43 seconds. There's DeVries. Top of the key. Now to Gilliland. Gilliland comes around the arc, hands it off to Kaus. Kaus pulls up, long three. It's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Kyle Strider. He takes it end 28 seconds all the way into the lane off the left side. Little kind of whirling dervish there. No good. Rebound grabbed by Fouts to Kaus. 20 seconds. Garrett Kaus with the ball. DeVries into the lane. He goes left side back to Kaus. It's stolen by Berg. 15 seconds. Berg pushes.
What we got here, well, I think we're going to have – looks like we're going to have a foul on Garrett Kaus.
Yep.
Both him and Berg were kind of chipping at each other going down the floor there, but they're going to get Garrett with the foul there, his first.
Cole Strider comes out of the game. Sherrod into the game for Creston. 13-9. Red Oak leads. 13 seconds to play in the first.
Pace of the game. A young team like Red Oak, they got getting caught up in the pace a little bit. They would like to hold that ball that last possession, but Creston's going to get the last shot here at the quarter.
Bruce with the ball. It's a top ski to Briggs. 6 seconds. Down underneath the Sherrod, but it's too high, and he's 6'6".
Yeah.
Goes out of play.
That was a little high. So Red Oak's got 5 seconds here to advance the ball down court. 4, 3,
Kaus with the ball.
2, 1.
Last second shot is no good. That's going to do it to end the first. Red Oak leads 13-9. Great quarter of ball. The second quarter now. Red Oak leads 13-9 going into the second quarter. Inbound pass to Berg.
Tigers staying in their man-to-man right now.
Down to Kyle Strider. Bruce with the ball. Back to Berg.
Brad Sifford's been on Berg almost all the games so far on this man-to-man.
Left side to Bruce. Down underneath to Briggs. He spins, puts it up, and he'll be fouled on the play. He had three players around him. The foul will be on Fouts.
And that's where you don't need to reach when you come to help double. You just need to stand there and put your body and let him run into you. You do not need to use your arms on that help.
Caden Briggs at the line for Creston. Shot is up. It's no good. And it's still 13-9, 7:37 to play in the second quarter.
Red Oak's working themselves a little bit in foul trouble here. They need to play good defense. Keep their hands off the other team.
Second shot's up, no good. Bradley Sifford goes up and grabs that board to DeVries. Hands it off to Garrett Kaus, and Garrett takes down to the right side to Caden Johnson. Into the lane he goes, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound's grabbed by Kyle Strider to Berg. Berg takes it down underneath to Briggs in the blocks. Right side, backs his way in there, spins, puts it up. No good. Rebound grab by
Good defense by Caden. He made it. The opponent turn the other way.
Down underneath Garrett Kaus, kicks it all the way out to Caden Johnson. 3 from Max DeVries, and it's 16-9. Red Oak leads. 7 minutes to play in the first. That
all started in the Garrett Kaus penetration. He kicked it back out, and then Caden made the skip pass to Max. He knocked it down from the top of the key.
And out on the right side, Bruce for 3. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Briggs. Works his way down to the baseline. Right side all the way across the court. Reeled in by Kyle Strider barely. Gets it to Berg. Into the lane he goes. Puts it up off glass. Or no good. There's Briggs with the board.
Good block by Sifford.
And Sifford comes away with it. Sifford pushing it across the timeline into the lane, then out to Caden Johnson. Garrett Kaus for 3. Off the right side. It's short. Bruce taps it. We're going to have a foul. I think that's going to be on Sifford.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of a frustration foul there, but good possession there by Tigers.
16-9, Red Oak with the lead. 6:24 to play.
Tigers really
in
pushing the pace. You know, they're getting the ball down court, and they're wanting to get it down and get some transition points here.
Stafford comes back into the ball game. Sherrod takes a seat. Inbound pass will come from Berg to Bruce. Back to Berg. Berg down to the right side. Hands it off to Kyle Strider. Into the lane he goes, then kicks it out to Cole Strider. Bruce puts up the 3 off the left side.
Good box out by Sifford.
Sifford grabs the board. There's Kaus with the ball. Down to the right side to DeVries. Pressure from Bruce. DeVries backs his way in. Picks up the dribble. Finds Sifford right in front off the glass. It's no good. We're going to have a foul on the play.
Good play there by Max. Max was able to get down low. Drew a double team and kicked it to Brad, who cut to the hoop and got fouled.
Fouls on Caden Briggs. That's his first personal foul, I think.
Yes. Creston only has 2 team fouls.
Shot is up. It's no good. 16-9. Coming into the game is Varner. And looks like Stafford. Second shot from Sifford is up. It's
shot
good.
By Brad.
17-9. Red Oak leads. 5:59 to play in the half. Berg with the ball, top of the key, goes right to Strider.
Good
That's
help.
Cole Strider down underneath the Briggs, and Briggs puts it up and scores 2.
Good rotation there by Nick to stop the drive, but the Creston Panther made a nice dish to his other teammate. Got a bucket out of it.
Out on the left side to Sifford, now to Caden Johnson. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. Caden Johnson to DeVries. DeVries from the free throw line, kicks it to Kaus down to the baseline to Sifford. Back to DeVries. He looks at the 3. Sifford, baseline right. Sifford with the ball. Into the lane he goes, puts it up, and scores 2.
Very good
Sifford
body
does.
control there by Brad. He didn't want to pick up another foul and offense charge. He pulled up and had a little baby teardrop shot there. It went through the net.
19-11. Red Oak leads. 5:10 to play in the half. We're going to have a foul on Sifford.
That's foul, yeah. Berg beat him to the spot there, and Brad was late and got the foul, and that's 2 on Brad. So we've got Sifford with 2, Ryan Johnson with 2, Garrett Kaus with 2, and we've got 5:08 to go in a second.
Berg at the line.
Ryan Johnson's coming back in now.
Substitutions coming from both teams now. On the court for the Tigers, Ryan Johnson, Caden Johnson, Max DeVries, Hunter Gilliland, and Garrett Kaus.
And like we had in Stanton, the fouls are not on the board tonight,
Yeah.
Aaron. So if I get a foul total wrong on a player, I apologize.
If a player has 7 personal fouls, you'll know that there's some. Shot from Berg is up. It's no good. Rebound grab by Ryan Johnson. And over to the right side to DeVries. DeVries drives into lane, puts it up. It's partially blocked, and it's going to be snagged. Then coming away with it will be Stafford. Stafford to Cole Strider. Into the lane he goes, loses the handle. On the court for Creston is Varner, Cole Strider, Berg.
One thing to look at here, Aaron, is with these fouls on the Tigers, they're playing so great at best on this defensive man-to-man. They may have to switch the zone just for foul protection here a little bit later on. We'll see. Keep an eye on that.
And Fuller and Strider on the court for the Panthers. We're going to have a timeout on the court, 4:37 to play. Red Oak leads 19-11. We're going to take a break and be right back after these messages. In the first half, Red Oak leads 19-11 here in what's been a great first half of basketball for the Red Oak Tigers.
Yeah, they're playing really well, good on just
tapped
defensively.
Tapped, it goes out of play. Last touch by the Panthers. Tigers will maintain possession.
So far, the Tigers have really done a tremendous job in their half-court defense.
Schrod comes into the game, taking a seat. Varner. Inbound pass will come from Ryan Johnson, midcourt near side, into Kaus into the backcourt. 4.5 minutes to play in the half. Kaus with the ball, right side to DeVries. And now on the left side to Gilliland. Gilliland with the ball. Back to DeVries. Top of the key for three. It's no good. Rebound tapped. Caden Johnson taps it. Kept it in play, and they're going to say over and back.
I think Creston touched it. But
that's what Coach Plank is saying. Creston touched the ball.
Coach Plank is talking to an official about they're going to keep it. It looks like
Creston will have the ball. Inbound pass will come from Fuller. Midcourt near side. Into the backcourt. Berg has the ball.
Now, with Sifford out of the game, Kaus is going to be on Berg here. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on this. Garrett's got 2 fouls.
Berg around to the right side. He goes into the baseline. And back to Cole. Strider looks inside. Gets it to Fuller in the blocks. He turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound grab by DeVries.
Good push there to Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson out on the right side, baseline right. Top of the key to DeVries. Down in the lane he goes. He'll be fouled by Strider. Cole Strider with the foul.
That's only the 3rd team foul on Creston. And we're 3:51 left in the second quarter.
It's a first on Strider. And Tigers will have the ball. Inbound pass will come from Kaus all the way out to DeVries on the left side. Works his way into the lane. About loses the handle. Gets it to Gilliland. Back to DeVries. He'll take the three off the left side. It's good.
Money.
It's good. 22-11.
You're seeing an outstanding freshman play right here tonight, Aaron, and Max DeVries.
3.5 minutes to play in the half. 22-11. Red Oak leads. Berg goes
there
inside.
You go. That's that charge.
And DeVries gets set and takes the charge.
That's exactly what Coach Plank has been emphasizing. Take that charge when you're driving. That's a big charge taken there by Max DeVries. That's a foul on Cole Berg. That would be his first, I believe. Colby Berg.
Tigers will have the ball. Inbound pass comes from Sifford now.
Sifford back in the game. Caden Johnson out.
Kaus with the ball across the timeline, out on the right side. Works his way down to the right wing. Kaus, 3:22 to play. There's DeVries from the top of the key, puts it up. It's no good, goes out of play. And the Panthers will have the ball.
Good shot, rotated out right there, just didn't go down that time.
Inbound pass comes to Strider, Cole Strider. Cole takes it left to right across the timeline, top of the key. Back to Bruce. Inside.
Good defense.
There's Gilliland to reach
Good
around,
steal.
coming away with it. Gilliland to Sifford. Sifford is fouled on the play. On the floor by Bruce.
Good play there by her. Gilliland with the steal. Pushed the ball up court. Found a streaking Sifford. Sifford gets fouled.
That's going to be 2 on Bruce. And the Tigers will have the ball. Inbound pass will come to Ryan Johnson, baseline left. Skips it out to Gilliland, top of the key. Gilliland with the ball. 3 minutes remaining in the half. There's DeVries, right side Gilliland, baseline right to Ryan Johnson. He fakes it. Into the lane he goes. Fakes it.
Good pump
puts
fake.
It up.
Get in there.
And no good. Nice job by Ryan Johnson. He'll go to the line for 2 here.
Really nice job there by Ryan with the cut to the bucket. Did the jump stop. Did the pump fake.
Foul is on Briggs.
That's the second on Briggs. The fouls are starting to mount now on the Panthers. 16 fouls on Creston. Ryan will shoot 2 here.
2:50 to play in the half.
Ryan has changed his free throw stroke, I noticed, since.
See, with the hand issue, he shoots it one-handed.
It's a one hand only. He holds the ball in one hand, palm up, the ball obviously in the palm of the hand, and then rotates the hand over and shoots it all with one hand. There is no guide hand on the shot.
Shot from Johnson is up. It's good. He gets the second one. It's 23-11 now. 2:49 to play.
I may have to show him the Rick Barry style, the underhand toss.
The old underhand style. They say that that's the easiest way to shoot a free throw, Matt, by the way.
Maybe.
Briggs down underneath puts it up and in for 2 for the Panthers, and it's 23-13. 10-point lead for Red Oak now. 2.5 minutes to play in the second. Shot from DeVries is up. It's no good, but Sifford is there to get the board and the putback. for the Tigers, and it's 25-13, 2:25 to play.
That bucket by Briggs broke a 10-row runs by the Tigers. Good
Tapped
steal by Hunter Gillen.
Gillen in and stolen back by Strider down underneath. They go quickly to Stafford. Out on the right side to Kyle Strider. There's Bruce. He looked at the three, but he's 5 feet behind the line. Over to the right side now to Kyle Strider underneath the Briggs. Briggs spins, puts it up.
Oh, what defense by Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson, it's going to be tied up. They
And
say
that-
alternate possession.
That
gives
is
it to
how
Red
you
Oak.
play your hands in a low post. He didn't go over and reach. He just put his hands in a set position. The ball came to his hands, and he tied it up. He didn't reach for the ball there.
2 minutes to play in the half. Red Oak leads 25-13, 12, lead by 12. I think that's the biggest lead of the night, isn't it, Matt?
Yes, it is.
For the Red Oak Tigers. DeVries with the ball, goes down to the baseline, spins, goes up. Ryan Johnson right underneath, gets it, puts it up, no good. Chased down, kept in play by Berg. Berg to Varner. Varner takes the left to right across the timeline. Back to Berg. Into the lane he goes, and we're going to have a foul on the play. Who's that on, Matt?
That's going to be on to Mac. I believe that's his first. That was
Max DeVries gets the foul.
That was a
It's going to send Berg to the
hand
line.
check foul there.
Colby Berg at the line. Minute 42 to play in the half. Red Oak leads 25-13. Berg at the line. Shot is up. It's good. He squishes the net with that one.
He's a good ball player. He's been held to 3 points, but this is a kid can get hot in a hurry.
He can generate some offense
he
quick.
Can. Yes, he can.
Minute 42, 25-14 now. Second shot from Berg is up. It's good as well. 25-15. Quickly to the other end to DeVries. Out on the right side. Down into he goes to the blocks, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound put back, no good. Rebound this time pulled down by Berg. Berg left to right across the timeline, down to the right wing. Berg with the ball, around top of the key.
Good help, good rotation.
Right side to Varner. Varner to Berg. Out on the left side to Cole Strider.
Panthers showing good patience too here as well.
Kyle Strider puts it up.
Nice shot.
That was a nice play by Strider.
Nice play by Kyle Strider. The little spin move and hit a tough little shot there.
1:08 to play in the half, 25-17. Red Oak leads. Creston putting some pressure on here. DeVries picks up the dribble. It's tapped, and coming away with it will be Kyle Strider.
Well, momentum here possibly by Panthers.
Cole Strider to Kyle Strider, top of the key for three. And the Creston Panthers are rolling now, 25-20, with 46 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, it's got 40 seconds here, no rush, and they can work it down for one shot.
There's Sifford.
They want to.
DeVries, 37 seconds. DeVries with the ball. And they're going to get – DeVries will be whistled for traveling with the ball, palming the ball.
Carrying the ball. Okay,
and
that
25-20. 25-20. Red Oak leads 34
you know,
seconds.
It's good that I'm in the broadcast booth, Aaron. If I was on the bench, wouldn't be in the gym right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Panthers with the ball. Down on the left side there is Strider or Stafford rather, and the Panthers are right back in this ball game. 25-23, 19 seconds. 15 seconds. DeVries with the ball, works his way down to the baseline, puts up an air ball, picked up by Briggs, quickly to the other end to Stafford. Top of the key to Berg. Berg goes underneath, loses it, right underneath, put up, and no good. There's Briggs, and that's going to do it for the end of the first half. And the Tigers led by 12, Matt. They go into half leading by 2.
Late run there. I think a little bit of fatigue set in. Maybe a couple questionable calls. I see Coach Plank talking to the referees on the way in the locker room, nice and friendly like, but just, sometimes everybody gets caught up in the momentum run and calls that maybe other ways go one way if the team gets on a run there. But a good first half.
We're at half, 25-23. Red Oak leads here in varsity boys play. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages. to Red Oak. We are at half. Varsity boys play, and the Red Oak Tigers go into half leading by 2, 25-23. They led by as much as 12 just a few minutes before half, Matt.
Yeah, and then either 8 or 10-point run there got Creston right back in the game for halftime. We talked about that. It's a game of momentum and streaks and runs. And I think there's a little bit of fatigue there by Red Oak in the last 2 or 3 minutes, both offense and defense. A little short on their jump shots. Rotations aren't quite as quick. They get tremendous effort. They played that very tough, aggressive man defense, and that's a lot. Aggressive. It's one thing to sit in the zone with your hands up and shuffle feet. It's another thing to play that aggressive man defense where you're rotating and stopping dribble penetration, which they did a great job of. Let's see if they catch their breath in the second half, come out.
Matt, what are you looking at statistically? What do you have for some points here from the first half?
Well, with Creston, you got Colby Berg. You check me if I'm right. Got Colby Berg with 4 points. He's averaging 17 points a game, and he's missing shots, and the Tigers did a good job on him. You got to think coming out of halftime, he's going to be looking for his shot. Caden Briggs with 2 points. Clayton Stafford with 8 points. Cole Strider with 2 points. And I have Kyle Strider with 5 points for the Panthers.
That's correct. Yeah, I agree. And also, Caden Briggs has 2 personal fouls. Evan Bruce has 2 personal fouls. Those are the 2 foul leaders out of this first half.
Absolutely. And then for the Tigers, you got Ryan Johnson with 3 points. Caden Johnson I've got with 5. I've got 10 for Max DeVries and 6 for Brad Sifford. And fouls, I got 2 on Brad Sifford, 2 on Ryan Johnson, 2 on Garrett Cowles. Yep. What you have. So I think that there's some critical parts in the game. I think the first 4 minutes coming out, and of course the last 4 minutes of the game is always the most important. So we'll see where we go with this. But just a tremendous, what is so fascinating about watching this young Red Oak team grow and develop. This is something we didn't see last year. They get up, they get a run. Other teams get a run. This is how you grow and develop as a team. Now let's see Red Oak. They're going to come out and they got to regain some momentum here. Should be a close game down the stretch here, making big shots. That's all stuff like we mentioned. In that first quarter, they had an opportunity there with 30 seconds left to milk the clock. I think they got caught up in the pace of the game a little bit. Took a quick shot. Maybe you learn from that. Milk that clock down. Get that last shot when you're inside 30 seconds.
It'll be interesting to see, Matt, because going into halftime, even though Red Oak has the lead, Creston had the momentum there right at the end of that second quarter. They're going to come out fired up in this third quarter, trying to put some points on the board and get the lead. So Red Oak is going to have to control that.
And also what you could see coming out of half, you could see either one team slapping a full court press on. You can see we haven't seen the full court press yet, but wouldn't surprise me as Creston comes out and says, "Hey, we get a bucket, we're going to go full court pressure." And conversely, Red Oak did a great job, I thought, with their full court press in Harlan the other night. They haven't utilized that either. They've been really effective in that half court man right now. So we'll see what kind of adjustments the coaches might want to shake it up here in the second half. And, of course, the other thing, too, is keeping out foul trouble. You get an early third foul call on Garrett or Ryan or Brad that can change it. Red Oak's down in the rotation. Baylor Bergen's out, and Garrett has done a good job moving over to the point position because Baylor mans that point position very well for the Tigers, but Garrett has done a really good job. Garrett's more of a true off guard, in my opinion. He's really that shooter-gunner spot up, but he's moved over to point position and has done well in the last 2 or 3 games in that role.
5.5 minutes remaining at half. We are at half. Red Oak leads 25-23 in varsity boys play. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after these messages. Sifford, Ryan Johnson, Caden Johnson, Max DeVries, and Garrett Kaus on the court for Red Oak. It's Berg and Varner, Caden Briggs, Kyle Strider, and looks like Stafford on the court for Creston.
It looks like they got Sifford back on Berg now, and the Tigers still in that man-to-man.
Berg with the ball out on the left side. Out on the right side to Briggs. Into the lane he goes, puts it off the glass, and no good. Caden Johnson grabs the board for the Tigers.
There by Caden.
Garrett Kaus out on the left side, pulls up for three off the left wing. It's short, no good. There's Caden Johnson back up, no good. Briggs grabs the board. Briggs pushing it up the court. Gets it to Varner. Varner goes up and puts it in for two, and we're tied up at 25.
Yeah.
7:24 to play in the third.
Good push there by the Panthers.
Out on the right side to Max
Tigers
DeVries.
need a hoop here to kind of get off the snide here in the second half.
Caden Johnson to Kaus. Into the lane he goes. Kaus with the ball. Jumper up, no good. Rebound grab by Briggs.
Good shot in there, just didn't drop.
Out on the right side to Berg. Left side to Kyle Strider. Into the lane he goes. Strider moves well with the ball. He's fouled. Is that on Caden? That's on Caden Johnson.
Two on Caden. He'll shoot two on that.
Two-shot opportunity here for Kyle Strider.
He went to Kyle Strider.
Kyle's
went to
a sophomore.
He went to left hand on that, which is when you can draw either left or right hand. Boy, that makes you dangerous.
Certainly does. Shot is up. It's no good. 7 minutes to play in the third, tied up at 25 apiece.
Creston's on, I believe, a 12-point run, bridging over to last quarter, so Tigers need a hoop here.
Second shot's up. It's good.
Creston's down a lead. That might be their
26-25.
It's only the first time they've had a lead since, I think, a minute into the game.
Over to the left side to Caden Johnson, now to Kaus. Baseline right to Sifford. There's Kaus, Garrett Kaus with the ball. Sifford into the lane. He goes off the left side. No good. It's going to go out of play. Last touched by the Panthers. Tigers ball.
Stay Tiger ball. Good drive by Sifford there. Just saying, someone's got to go get the basketball. It's over the corner.
Yeah.
Someone's got to go get it.
DeVries heads out to get it.
I guess the referee didn't want to go get it.
No. He was making one of the athletes go get it. 6:37 to play in the third, 26-25. Creston leads. DeVries with the ball out on the left side. Right side to Ryan Johnson. Nice move by Ryan. He goes up, loses his footing. He's fouled on the play.
Yeah. I think he's all right there.
Foul's going to be on Varner. Patrick Varner with the foul. I think that's his first, isn't it?
That's what I've got, but what do I know? I've been wrong all year.
Your stats, Matt.
Looks like they got the totals up on the board now. We're trying to. DeVries with the ball outside to Kaus. Kaus back to DeVries.
DeVries to Sifford, top of the key. Right side, Caden Johnson. In he goes, kicks it to DeVries, and we're going to have a foul on the play. Think that will be on Stafford. Yep, Clayton Stafford gets whistled. That is his Stafford's second personal foul.
I got him for one, but.
Oh, that's his first personal foul. It's going to be inbound play.
I'm not going to dispute Allie West, though.
Inbound board will be Stafford. Allie has him for two.
Two? Okay, we'll go with two.
And the inbound pass will come from Kaus to Sifford now. Top of the key to Caden Johnson. Looks inside. Ryan goes down behind the back. Into the lane he goes. Puts it up. No good. Rebound grab by Strider to Berg. That's Kyle Strider to Berg. Berg down to the free throw. And Kyle Strider top of the key for three. It's good.
Nice shot there. He set his feet, knocked it down. Big shot there by the Panthers and stretch it out to a 4-point lead over the Tigers now.
29-25. Creston leads. Sifford into the lane he goes. Back to DeVries. DeVries works his way into the lane. It's going to be tapped, but Caden Johnson chases it down. Picks up his dribble. There's DeVries. 5:40 to play in the third. 29-25. Creston with the lead. Out on the left side to Kaus. Kaus hands it off to Sifford. Back to Kaus for three off the right side. It's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Stafford. Berg quickly down to the other end. Varner works his way in the lane, then back out top key. There's Berg with the ball down to the baseline.
Tigers still in their man defense here.
Stafford with the ball. Berg out on the right side behind the arc. Goes inside to Briggs. Briggs with his back to the basket spins, puts it up, no good, and picked up by DeVries.
Kaus on the
DeVries
push.
to Kaus, down to the other end to Caden Johnson on the baseline, back to DeVries. Fakes it. Sifford, Kaus for 3 off the left side, and this time it's good. And it's 29-28. Creston leads, 4:51 to play in the third.
Let's see if that gets Mr. Kaus going. He can get on a roll.
Out on the left side to Varner.
That breaks a run streak there by the Panthers. 15-point run streak.
Berg shoots the long 3. It's no good. Rebound grab by Caden Johnson.
Good box out there by Caden.
DeVries with the ball on the right side, back to Kaus. Left side to Caden Johnson. In the lane he goes, loses his footing, and coming away with it is Kaus. Caden Johnson's a little bit slow getting up there. Seems to be okay.
We're going to have a foul on the Tiger here. This looks like it's on Brad Sifford.
That's three on Sifford.
They got 22 on the board with 1 for Creston.
There you go. 1 personal foul it is.
Allie, we'll bet a cheeseburger on if he's got 1 or 2.
Shot is up from Briggs. It bounces around and comes out. It's no good. 29-28. Creston leads. 4:18 to play in the third. Coming out of the game is Stafford. Into the game, Bruce. At the line is Briggs. Caden Briggs. He's a 6'3 senior for the Panthers. Shot is up. It is good. 30-28 now. Coming into the game is Cole Strider, and Caden Briggs will take a seat for the Panthers.
Really impressed with Kyle Strider. He really seems to be kind of with Berg, the anchor on the team.
Kyle Strider moves well.
Yeah.
I mean, handles the ball well. Great athlete. Down to Sifford, or to Kyle Sifford now, to Caden Johnson, left side. Caden with the ball. Left wing, comes around the arc, picks up the dribble, gets it to Kaus at the top of the key. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Kaus with the ball. There's DeVries. DeVries works his way down the lane, has it tapped, and loses the ball, fought for, and finally Bruce comes away with it. Bruce right to left across the timeline. Into the lane he goes, puts up a little reverse. And I think Sifford.
That's going to be 4 on Brad.
That'll be 4.
That's where you got to find that transition game. You got to stop that ball, Aaron, from not getting in the lane and make them kick it out. And that's going to be 4 on Brad. Brad's going to take a seat there. And looks like they're going to bring in Nick Fouts here to replace him.
At the line is Bruce. 30-28. Creston with the lead. 3:46 to play in the third. Shot from Bruce is up. It's good. So Gilliland and Fouts come into the game. And Sifford will take a seat, as will Garrett Kaus. Sifford with 4 personal fouls.
So the Tigers are going to go with 2 freshmen out on their guard slots with DeVries and Hunter Gilliland going against 2 seniors.
Sherrod comes into the ball game, and taking a seat will be Varner. 3:46 to play in the third. Second shot from Bruce is up. It's no good. Rebound grab by DeVries. Down he goes on the right side of the lane, puts it up. It's going to be tapped out of play. Last touch by the Tigers. Panthers ball. 31-28, Creston with the lead.
I always feel when in doubt when your offensive player makes a good move to the bucket like that. Maybe not a foul. But the ball goes out of bounds, when in doubt.
Strider to Berg.
Good offense.
Berg to Cole Strider. Left side to Bruce. Looks at Kyle Strider down to the baseline. Tries to get underneath. Ryan Johnson's there to knock it loose. He gets it to DeVries. DeVries to Caden Johnson. Left side to Gilliland. He looks at the 3. Little jumper, puts it up. Not really a jumper, not really a set shot.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what that was.
Shot. Again,
there's Berg, takes it in, puts it up, no good. Sherrod comes over and knocks it out of play.
Again, just a little bit of Tiger inexperience. They're in a hurry. They're excited. Sometimes you just kick that ball back out, do a working around a little bit, work for that shot here.
Inbound pass comes to DeVries. Out of Caden Johnson, out on the right side, back to DeVries, top of the key. Left side to Gilliland.
And that's the other point of a good point guard. A seasoned point guard can understand that pace out right now with those 2 freshmen out there for the Tigers. And they're doing a good job. Max handling the ball along with Hunter.
There's Hunter Gilliland back to DeVries. 2:43 to play in the third. Creston with the lead, 31-28. Down to the baseline to Ryan Johnson. Gets it to Gilliland for 3, and it's no good. Rebound is tapped. Sherrod goes up.
Good position there by Fouts, but Sherrod went over him to get it.
Bruce with 3 off the baseline left side, and it's good. And it's 34 28. Coach Plank wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. Creston leads 34-28, 2:22 to play in the third, and we'll be right back. (4:28). Creston with the lead, 2:21 to play in the third. Creston on a bit of a run, really, Matt.
When it got
started in the second quarter.
It was 25-13 at one point there. With about 3 minutes going to the second quarter, and they've hit the full metal lever here, and they've gone all out right now. And Creston's really controlled this game the last 6-7 minutes.
DeVries with the ball, picks up the dribble, gets it to Gilland. Back to Caden Johnson, out to DeVries, right side, takes the screen. Round the arc he comes, DeVries with the ball. Down underneath the Fouts. Down to the quickly other end to Bruce, and he'll be fouled by Gilland. Bruce will go to line for 2.
There's, I think, Max. This is a freshman. He can take that shot there. Well, maybe deferring a little bit too much there. I'd like to see Max step back and take that shot.
At the line is Bruce. 2 minutes to play in the third, 34-28. Bruce at the line. Shot is up. It's good. Kind of bounces around, falls through. Caden Briggs comes back into the game, taking a streak. Cole Strider and Garrett Kaus comes back into the game for Caden Johnson for Red Oak.
Let's see if the Tigers got another little run in him here at the end of this quarter here.
Second shot from Bruce is up. It's no good. Rebound grab by DeVries. Kaus with the ball. Gets it to Gilland. Out to DeVries. DeVries picks up the dribble. Gets it to Kaus. Minute 47 to play in the third. Kaus with the ball. Down in the blocks it goes to Fouts. Gets it to Ryan Johnson. 3 from DeVries off the left side. It's no good. Sherrod outlet pass quickly to Bruce. Down underneath. I'm not sure how that pass made it through, to be honest with you.
Right at the needle there, pretty good. Tigers got back, though, pretty good on that transition defense.
Berg to Strider. Cole Strider puts up the 3. It's no good. Gillen gets a nice board. Outlet quickly to the other end to DeVries. Into the lane he goes, and Sherrod blocks it. We're going to have a foul. They're going to call it on the floor on Strider.
That looked like a Max DeVries reception, unlike a Max DeVries throw and a touchdown. Gillian threw it to DeVries there, and he made a nice catch and got to the bucket. It's going to get 2 shots here.
DeVries, 2-shot opportunity for DeVries. 35-28 now. Creston with the lead. Shot from DeVries is up. It's good. 35-29. Minute 18 to play in the third.
And who'd you have that foul on, Aaron?
That foul was on Strider.
Yep. Which one?
Cole Strider. Yep. Number 24.
Max knocks down the second one.
35-30, 5-point lead here for Creston. Minute 13 to play in the third. Cole Strider with the ball, right side to Berg. Berg will give and go there to Briggs. And
a good play on there. I don't think Ryan had a position there, so referee let that play on. I like that call.
37-30, 55 seconds to play in the third. Creston leads. Gillen with the ball near the top of the key to DeVries. There's Kaus, 47 seconds. Kaus with the ball. Underneath to Ryan Johnson. He puts up the 6-footer off the right
nice
side.
Nice little baby hook shot there from Mr. Johnson.
And it's 37-32, 38 seconds remaining in the third.
Ryan got that athletic talent from his mom, I think.
Yeah. Chad's right over here. I don't think he can hear us talking. So he's over to the right side to Cole Strider. Out on the right wing around the arc. There's Bruce. Baseline left to Berg. He can knock it down, and he does. It's 40-30. He's been quiet all night.
His first 3 of the night, and that's 7 points on the board for him tonight.
11 seconds. Kaus with the ball. Creston leads 40-32. 7 seconds. DeVries.
5.
Into the lane he goes. Puts it up, fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. DeVries will.
Nice take there by, he just went up and made contact, and Sherrard was there to meet him but fouled him.
40-32 with 2 seconds remaining, 1.9 seconds on the clock. DeVries goes to the line. Shot is up. It's good.
You know, free throws are not glamorous, but they're necessary.
They're important, Matt. They're
necessary.
an important part of the game. 40-33. DeVries got the first. Second one from Max is up. It's no good. Rebound grab by Briggs. Berg puts up the three-quarter length of shot, and it was almost in. That's going to do it for the third, 40-33. We're going to take a break and be back for the fourth and final right after this. Quarter 40-33. Creston with the lead. Creston controlled last 2 or 3 minutes of the second quarter. Basically controlled the third quarter too.
Yeah, outscored Rogue 17-8 in the third quarter there, but Rogue gets the ball here to start the fourth quarter.
Kaus with the ball down underneath the foul, stolen by Bruce. Down to Caden Briggs. He goes, puts it up.
No, that's a charge.
No good. Gets his own board. Goes back up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
And if that's on Sifford. Nope, that's on Nick.
Nick Fouts gets whistled. And that's 2 for Fouts. It will send Caden Briggs to the line.
I got 1 for him.
Well, what are we?
Being difficult.
They have 40 on the 1.
That's what I got.
Oh, okay. All right. At this line. Shot is no good. Second shot from Briggs is up. This time he buries it. It's 41.
As long as
33.
we got the score right. Ooh. Did not see that. That's pass out of bounds there.
That's communication for the Tigers.
No need to force it there. Creston's already down the court.
There's plenty of time, Matt.
Yeah,
plenty of time here.
Absolutely.
Play the game and.
Right. No need to force that one.
Cole Strider with the ball, gets it to Briggs, top of the key underneath to Sherrod. He has all the height he needs, but travels with it.
Good job there by Nick. Nick's giving up some height, but Nick has the weight advantage on Sherrod down low.
Inbound pass comes to Kaus. 7.5 minutes to play, 41-33. Creston with the lead. Kaus with the ball out on the right side, picks up the dribble, gets it to DeVries. Left side to Ryan Johnson. Ryan fakes it underneath to Fouts. Nice job by Fouts. No good. Oh! And pretty physical, I tell you what.
Yeah, absolutely. Tigers and Panthers on the ball there.
Caden Briggs hit the court hard, Matt.
Yeah,
he went way up for that rebound and just landed flat on his
back.
Briggs
and then Nick Fouts down low, you're going to have a lot of heavy collisions down there.
But he bounced right up. Seems to be no worse for the wear. 7:09 to play in the ball game. 41-33.
Both teams really getting after it here defensively. Good back cut there
down
by Berg.
Underneath the Berg. Out to Kyle Strider for 3. It's no good. Garrett Kaus grabs it where Berg is there to take it away. And we're going to have a foul on Berg.
I think.
Pretty sure that's on Berg.
I don't know.
Nope.
Nope, it's on Kaus. It's on Garrett. That's his third. I think they got.
Well, they called that on Garrett.
Yeah.
So it will be Creston's ball. 6:55 to play. Creston will have the ball under their own basket. Kyle Strider will put it into play to Cole Strider. There's Berg for three. It's no good. Gillen lets it go. Tigers will have the ball.
Tigers are right here. You just get the sense that they get a couple shots, get just a little run here. They could tighten this game up and take it down to the wire.
Kaus with the ball. Gets it to DeVries out on the right side. DeVries, pressure from Strider, takes it down to the baseline, then back to Gillen, top of the key. Right side DeVries. There's Gillen. Gillen drives into the lane, dumps it off to Ryan Johnson underneath, fakes it, takes it. He's going to the line for two.
Good play there by Hunter Gillen. Did a pump fake, got down low and dumped it off to Ryan. And
fouls on Sherrod. Sherrod gets whistled. Ryan Johnson goes to the line.
Big free throws here for the Tigers.
Shot is up. It's no good. Coming into the game is Varner and Stafford. Taking a seat will be Cole Strider and Sherrod. 6:27 to play in the ball game. 41-33. Ryan Johnson at the line for the Tigers. That one-handed free throw gets the second one. It's 41-34.
Tigers still in the man-to-man here. Been playing man all game long.
With the ball, top key Varner picks up the dribble, gets it out to Stafford. Stafford to Briggs. Briggs works his way into the blocks left side.
Good
Ryan
block.
Johnson goes up and blocks it out of play.
Tell you, those are two competitive athletes there, Briggs and Johnson.
Going at each other. Down underneath. 6:10 to play. 41-34. Creston with the lead. Inbound pass to Varner. Back to Berg. Berg goes into the lane. Then to Varner. He's open for three. It's no good. Rebound. There's Kyle Strider. Loses the handle. Fought for. Kyle Strider with the ball. Gets it out to Berg out on the right
Long
wing.
three.
It's good. Way behind
Second
the line
chance
mark.
points there. You got to control that offensive rebounding. You got too many second chances there, Aaron.
10-point lead now for the Panthers, 44-30. Their biggest lead of the night. DeVries is going to the line. The foul is on Briggs.
I'm not sure who the Creston coach was yelling at the player there, I guess. Not the referee.
I have Briggs for three. How many you have him for, Matt?
I have Mr. Briggs for 3 fouls. Yes, we have the
DeVries knocks down the first one. 44-35. 5:44 to play in the ball game. Max DeVries at the line. Coming into the game will be Bruce. Shot from DeVries is up, bounces around, falls through, and Bruce will come into the ball game, taking a seat. Varner for the Panthers.
Let's see if the Tigers, not another possession, but let's see if they score next bucket to see if they go some sort of full court press or something here.
Inbound pass to Berg. 5:40 to play in the ball game. 44-36.
Creston's going to kind of take a little time here. They're in the lead, no rush.
Berg steps back
Unless you're hot.
And then he puts it up. He's standing about a foot inside the three-point line.
He made that first three about 2 minutes ago, and he's been on fire ever since. Berg now with 12 points on the night.
46-36.
He had 3 at half. Or did he have 5 at half? 3 or 5 at half.
Sifford into the game, and we'll put it into play for Red Oak to Caden Johnson. Back to Sifford, top of the key, left side to Gillen. Gillen to Sifford. And pass to Caden Johnson near the center stripe. Caden with the ball, gets it to Gillen, fakes it. There's Sifford into the lane. Sifford puts it up. It's no good, and the rebound's pulled down by Kyle Strider. Down to the other end to Stafford. There's Berg. Berg's hot. He goes, puts it up. No good.
Yeah,
Ryan
they
Johnson.
need that shot.
Ryan Johnson takes it end to
Nice
end.
move by Ryan Johnson.
End to end and gets the layup on the other end. We're going to have a timeout on the court. 46-38, 4:58 to play in the fourth, and we'll be right back after these messages.
mix it up here, go a little full court pressure on this inbounds.
With 5 minutes remaining in the ball game, Tigers are down by 8, 46-38. And
Roanoke's going to have to try to force some turnovers to get back in this game here. Let's see how Creston handles the pressure.
Inbound pass from Briggs to Stafford. Stafford to Briggs. Pressure in the backcourt. Gets it to Cole Strider. Traffic clears. Strider takes it across the stripe over to the right side to Berg. And I think probably Creston's going to try to show some patience here, Matt. Do you think?
Yeah, of course, unless Mr. Berg has a shot because he's going to knock it down.
Hot. Yeah, he's hot. He's hot. Over to the left side it goes to Stafford. Left wing. Briggs, top of the key, gets it to Bruce. 4.5 minutes. Berg with the ball, around the arc. There's Strider. Into the lane he goes, puts up the little jumper and is fouled on the play. Caden Johnson, I believe. Yep, foul on Caden. And it's
Creston's a 62% free throw shooting team.
Strider, Kyle Strider, that is, at the line, puts it up. It's good, 47.
Kyle's a 75% free throw shooter, so he's pretty good from the line.
Sherrod and Cole Strider come into the game. Briggs and Bruce take a seat for the Panthers. Kyle Strider at the line. Shot is up, and it is good.
Kyle's a sophomore, and boy, I tell you, he's a talented sophomore.
Yes, he is. 10-point lead now for the Panthers, 48-38, 4:18 to play in the ball game. Out on the left side to Gillen, baseline left to Sifford. Back to Caden Johnson, top of the key. He works his way into the lane. Ryan Johnson with the ball. Into the lane he goes. Puts up the 6-foot jumper, no good. And the rebound is chased down by Stafford. Stafford to Berg. Stafford out on the left side, back around top of the arc. Fades to the right, gets it to Kyle Strider. Underneath to Sherrod. Has the height, turns, puts it up. No good. Rebounds tapped in. Ryan Johnson comes away with it. Ryan to Gillen.
Good defensive low post there by Ryan.
Right side to Caden Johnson. There's DeVries. 3.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Gillen goes into the lane, puts it up. It's a no good. Rebounds tapped. There's Sifford rather. Gets it to Gillen, and Gillen puts it up for 2. Nice job by Bradley Stafford. Sifford.
Tigers pull off the press. It looks like they're going to try to do a little maybe trapping here in half court.
8-point lead for
Creston's in no hurry.
Strider with the ball goes right to Stafford. Back to Cole Strider. Kyle Strider with the ball now.
There you go.
Nice job by Sifford. Caden Johnson comes away with it down to the other end, and I think we're going to have a foul.
2 shots. Fouls
on Sherrod.
That's 3 on him. Caden will go to line, shoot 2.
Caden Johnson. 2:56 to play in the ball game. 48-40. Creston with the lead.
If you can make at least a second free throw, these 2 shots, you can set up your press here on this out of bounds. See if Kate can knock both of them down.
Shots up. It's no good.
House is back in. Hunter Gillen's out.
And here we go. Caden Johnson at the line. 48-40. 2:56 to play in the ball game. Caden Johnson at the line. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound grab by Berg. Berg takes it across the center stripe down to the left wing. Into lane he goes. Nice little move by Berg, and he picks up a couple more. Pretty smooth play by Berg.
Guy's left hand got him down the lane, and then he put it in with his right hand for a 2-point bucket.
50-40.
There's a push.
That's going to be on Caden Johnson?
No. It's on Stafford with the push on the body. It's speed max on the line.
Stafford. DeVries goes to the line. 50-40. 10-point lead here for Creston. 2:36 to play in the ball game. Max DeVries at the line for Red Oak. Shot is up and good. Max gets the first. Coming into the game, Caden Briggs. Taking a seat, Sherrod. DeVries at the line for the Tigers. Shot is up and no good. Rebounds chased down by Berg. Berg's kind of asserted himself here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, like I say, he's really stepped up here and not only his shooting, but his ball handling, just kind of running the show here.
50-41. Creston wants a timeout. 9-point lead for the Panthers. 2:27 to play in the ball game. We'll be right back after these messages. Matt, are you heckling the?
I'm heckling the two biggest guys in the gymnasium over here. I probably should just be quiet. They're gonna hurt me if I keep heckling them.
You're asking for hockey scores and soccer scores.
Mr. Gelber's looking at me like, be quiet.
He's back to action here. 2:27 to play in the ball game. Creston leads 50-41. Inbound pass will come from Cole Strider to Stafford, now to Berg. Coming around the arc, Berg with the ball. 2:21 to play in the ball game. There's Cole Strider. Break stolen by Johnson. Ryan Johnson all alone for the layup for two. Nice, great job by Ryan
play
Johnson.
There by Ryan. You got to start taking some gambles there, and he made a nice one there.
50-43.
Creston's going to try to milk this clock a little bit.
Berg with the ball, 2 minutes remaining.
Where else we need to go to some sort of trap here.
Berg to Cole Strider. Back out to Kyle Strider for three from the top of the key. There's Berg with the ball. He'll come back all the way back, take some time off the clock.
Yeah, that's a big rebound there by Berg. That's going to allow them to eat more clock.
Minute 45 to play. Berg with the ball at the top of the key. Goes left to Cole Strider. Cole is fouled by Gilliland.
And that is the 18th foul, so they'll be on the line.
Cole
shooting 1-on-1. I believe it's 1-on-1, isn't it? Until they get to 9. Am I correct? Am I wrong on that?
No, it's a 1-on-1 opportunity here for Cole. Cole Strider. Minute 39 to play. Shot from Cole Strider's up. Bounces off the front of the rim. No good. There's Sifford with the board.
Tigers on the push. Need to get a quick bucket here.
Gets it to Kaus. Kaus with the ball. Tigers really need to get some offense going here. They don't have time. There's DeVries for three.
Money.
It's good.
Money.
Max DeVries. And it's 50-46.
Tigers are full court press
game.
now.
4-point ball game.
Minute 17.
Berg with the ball. Across the timeline to Stafford. There's Kyle Strider. And Berg with the ball. Panthers showing patience here.
Try to get the ball out of Berg's hands. I'm sure he's a good free throw shooter.
Berg with the ball. Out on the right side all the way down to the baseline. Berg with the ball. Back to Cole Strider. 55 seconds. There's Kyle Strider. Now to Berg. 50 seconds remaining. Berg all the way into the lane. He goes, and he'll be fouled on the play. 1-on-1 opportunity here.
Foul on Garrett Kaus.
Yep, Kaus gets whistled. Berg goes to the line. 48 seconds remaining. 4-point lead now for Creston. 50-46. Coming into the ball game is Bruce. Taking a seat will be Cole Strider.
I have Max with 19 points on the night for Red Oak.
Shot from Berg is up. It's big. Did you mention earlier that free throws are important, Matt?
Free throws are important, and I've got Creston doing a good job on the line so far tonight.
Berg at the line. Makes the first. 51-46. Second shot from Berg is up. It is no good. Rebound is
to Red Oak. Red Oak ball.
Play Red Oak's ball. The Panthers can't chase it down.
48 seconds. You don't need a three-pointer here, but what you need to do is get a good, quick shot. Timeout Red Oak. Timeout Creston.
Timeout Creston. We're going to keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. Let me run down what's happened for you earlier here tonight in junior varsity girls play. It was Creston over Red Oak 41-35. That's in junior varsity girls play. In varsity girls play, it's Creston over Red Oak 58-29 in varsity girls play. With less than a minute to play here in Red Oak and varsity boys play, it's Creston 51, Red Oak 12, or Red Oak 46. Red Oak has led by as much as 12 in that second quarter. Creston comes back. They opened up a 10-point lead.
Yep.
They now lead by 5.
Yeah. Red Oak does not need necessarily a 3, but they do need a good, quick shot here. So whatever first good shot presents itself, what's a 2-pointer to get to the line. And I think if they get a bucket here, you're going to see a full-court press right back on with Red Oak.
48 seconds remaining in the ball game. Red Oak has the ball.
Red Oak with 1 timeout left.
Here we go. Inbound pass will come from Gilliland. All the way to Sifford. Sifford gets it to Johnson. Johnson quickly into the lane. Out. It's going to be tapped out of play by Bruce.
Ryan was kicking it out for a 3, but could have gone for 2 there. Be out of bounds Red Oak. 43
he had a pretty
seconds.
Decent shot at a layup going down lane where he was at.
He was looking for Max in the corner.
Going for 3. Inbound pass comes from Kaus to Ryan Johnson. 42 seconds. There's DeVries. 40 seconds. DeVries with the ball. There's Gilliland, top of the key. Into the lane he goes. Puts up the little jumper. It's no good. Rebound grab by Briggs. And
good shot there by Hunter.
Sifford gets whistled. That's 5 on Sifford?
That is 5 on Brad, yes. Brad will foul out with 7 points on the night.
And we're going to walk to the other end, and Caden Briggs will line up at the free throw line. 51-46, 32 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Caden Briggs at the line for Creston. Creston with the lead. Brad Sifford picked up his 5th. He'll take a seat for the evening. Caden Briggs at the line. Important free throws here. Shots short. It's no good. Really, the Panthers are kind of in the driver's seat here, Matt.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of time.
Even if he knocks us down, still technically would be a 2-possession game.
Yep. Second shot's up. It's good. Makes it more challenging.
Spencer's, I think, going to burn his final timeout here.
It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 31 seconds remaining, 52-46. We'll be right back after this.
Prince singing Purple Rain. Tigers down 6.
Tigers are down 6.
31 seconds.
31 seconds remaining.
Tigers ball.
Tigers
Out of bounds.
Led by 12.
Well, you know, this is a growing team.
Creston led by 10.
Yeah.
It's a 6-point game.
The same thing
now.
I saw in Harlan our night. Red Oak just playing a gritty team, and I think the other teams are surprised that, hey, this Red Oak team shows up to play now. You're not going to come in here and just roll the Tigers.
32 seconds remaining. Tigers have the ball. Full court press from the Panthers. Inbound pass will come from Ryan Johnson. Gets it to Kaus.
Creston with a little full court press.
Kaus to Caden Johnson. Loses the handle on it, and Berg comes away with it.
Yeah, I think the press there is a little surprising. Creston came in the press there for the Tigers. Fouls on Max. This will put Berg on the line. Colby has 6, 8, 10, 12. I have him for 15. He knocks these down, and he'll have his average.
Berg was a little slow getting started in tonight's ball game, but really got rolling. First shot's up. It's good.
He came in averaging 17 a game. He knocks us down, he'll be right at 17.
53-46. Creston with the lead. 24 seconds remaining in the ball game. Second shot from Berg is up. Short off the front of the rim. No good. Caden Johnson grabs the board. Takes it across the center stripe. There's Kaus. Kaus to DeVries for 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped. Caden Johnson grabs it. Gets it to Gilliland. 9 seconds. Ryan Johnson with the ball is tapped. Kyle Strider has it. 5 seconds. Strider's just going to pull back now, slow down, and that is going to do it. 53-46 is your final, with Creston coming away with the win here this evening. Matt, thoughts on the game?
Well, this tells you how important a 2, 3, 4 minute stretch in an entire game can be. Red Oak had control of that game late in the second quarter. Creston knocked down a couple threes, got a little momentum going in the second half, carried that over into the second half, and then maintained that lead. Never really got the game where it was in doubt that you felt that they had it in hand, but that was just a little bit of enough push to get Creston out front, and to their credit, they held on and knocked some shots down. And, you've got a young team going against a more senior team there. But for Red Oak, just a tremendous effort from their players. I thought defensively, Red Oak really expended a lot of energy in that first 2 quarters with a very, very aggressive man defense. Sometimes that's hard to maintain that throughout the entire game, that aggressive of a man-to-man defense. But did a good job for Red Oak, hit the boards well. I thought Max played another good game, had a good shot. Ryan Johnson played a good game.
I think Ryan Johnson played an excellent game.
Defensively as well for Red Oak. And then I say a little bit short on their bench there in terms of the rotation. But the guys that were in foul trouble, Brad fouled out, but for the most part, the other ones, Mr. Johnson has the stats. We can just let Mr. Johnson get the stats going.
Absolutely.
This is the guy that this is the guy that has the son named Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson, absolutely. Chad?
That I commented they got all the athlete talent from his mother, but
iPad, Chad. Yeah, you didn't hear that, Chad.
That was a game tonight. That was a fun game to watch.
That was a fun game. That was a fun game.
I don't care if the Tigers lost tonight. That was a
great game.
It was a competitive game and a lot of fun to watch.
A lot of growing there for the Tigers tonight, too. They got a lot of bench play from a lot of good players, so good night for the Tigers.
Tell me what you see statistically, Chad.
Statistically, Creston Panthers pull off a win, 53-46. Max DeVries, field goals, 5 for 14. 3 of them was three-pointers, 3 for 7. 6 for 8 at the free throw line, 5 defensive rebounds for Max, 2 fouls in the evening, and 5 turnovers. Ryan Johnson, 4 for 8 field goal percentage. Did not shoot a 3 tonight, 2 for 4 at the free throw line. The one-handed free throw guy, I'm not sure where that came from.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Just last couple games here, the one-handed, I'm not sure if the coaches got him talking to that or what. But offensive rebound for Ryan, 1, 4 defensive rebounds, 2 fouls on Ryan tonight, 1 steal, and 1 block shot. Bradley Sifford, 3 for 9 tonight at the field goal range. Did not shoot a 3, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 2 offensive rebounds for Bradley, 5 defensive rebounds, 5 fouls. Bradley did foul out there in the fourth. 1 steal and 1 turnover for Bradley Sifford. Caden Johnson tonight, 2 for 5 field goals, 1 for 1 from the three-point line, 0 for 2 from the free throw line there. We needed some free throws there at the end from Caden. He'll have to work on them a little bit. Offensive rebounds for Caden, 2. Defensive rebounds, 3. 3 fouls for Caden Johnson tonight. Garrett Kouse, 1 for 9 tonight, 1 for 7 behind the three-point line. So not too many 3 points taken by the Tigers tonight. Garrett did not go to the free throw line. 2 defensive rebounds for Garrett and 3 fouls in the evening. Hunter Gillen, 1 for 5 from the field goal range, 0 for 1 from three-point land. 2 defensive rebounds, 2 fouls for Hunter Gillen tonight. Nick Fouts, 0 for 1 on the field goals tonight. 1 defensive rebound and 2 fouls for Nick Fouts tonight. So overall, the Tigers 16 for 51 for the field goal range, 5 for 16 three-point land, 9 for 16 from the stripe, 5 offensive rebounds, 22 defensive rebounds for the Tiger, 19 team fouls, 6 steals and 12 turnovers for the Tigers. Creston 17 for 44 from the field goals, 7 for 19 from three-point land, 12 for 23 at the free throw line, 3 offensive rebounds and 17 defensive rebounds to the Creston Panthers, and 13 team fouls and 7 steals, 10 turnovers for Panthers. So pretty even-keeled match tonight. Fun game to watch here in Tiger Stadium here. So
it was a lot of fun to watch. It was competitive. Tigers led by 12 in the first half, and Creston led by as much as 10 in the second half. But
Tigers hung around there until the end. So
absolutely.
Had their opportunities. Like I said, a lot of growing tonight.
I saw tremendous, I don't know what you saw, Chad, but that first half of defense by the Tigers, especially in their man-to-man, they really got after them. I mean, they really did. I mean, I think they surprised Creston with their intensity on that defensive end coming out. And that's to their credit. They made Creston earn that run that they got there late in the second quarter.
Right before half. They did a nice job. Creston did a nice job getting back in the game right there at the end of the second half, right before halftime. So a nice run, and the team had some momentum there going into halftime. So that helped them out a lot.
And, Red Oak really, we mentioned, Garrett really is more in the off guard, shifting over to point guard role and doing it well. That's a lot the response to put on there. But, and then with the two freshmen kind of coming out in the guard, Max and
Hunter Gillen been out there.
Gillen out there, and
Caden's been filling in a little bit of roles, but
and I really thought down low, Sifford and Ryan and
Nick Faust been doing a nice job there.
They did a good job defensively down there, kind of sealing that off and making Creston. Most of Creston's points came on the drives from Bergs or Striders or the three ball. They didn't really get much down low tonight, so that's credit to the Tigers down low.
Very good, Chad. Thanks for the stats.
You betcha. Thanks for having us.
I want to hear where that. Yeah, we'll be here. I want to hear where that one-handed free throws coming.
Well, if I'm up late enough tonight when he gets home, I'll talk to him about it. But,
all right.
I'm not around much. I'm working a lot lately.
Yeah.
So. But no, great to have the Creston Panthers visit the Red Oak Tigers tonight, and back to work tomorrow. And then when we have some basketball games,
back to work in.
Yeah, you go back to Creston.
Go back to Creston.
Yeah, tomorrow. But tomorrow the Tigers play again, right?
Shenandoah
here. You guys gonna be back? KCSI gonna be back tomorrow night. So
back here tomorrow night.
We're just staying overnight. There's a cot over here in the corner for.
That's the plan.
And make sure if you do not hear the broadcast, you can live stream KCSI FM on Facebook or on YouTube, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So look them up and watch the game tomorrow night.
Very good. Thanks, Chad.
Thanks for having me.
Make it a good one.